Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Holy shit, the lens is dirty. Alright, we're good. Welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to be plasticing the wheels on the Mustang. Black, as you can see, I've got all the plastic up here, but I'm also going to be putting this gold metallizer on here. I don't plan on putting a shit ton of coats on because I don't want it to be extremely gold. I kind of just want it to have a little bit of a gold tint to it. I was originally gonna get the burnt copper pearlizer, but I didn't really think it would look good on ruby red. So I'm just gonna go with the gold, but like I said, I'm not gonna coat it with a shit ton of coats. I've already started on one wheel with this can of little plastic I had already. As you can see though, or as you can hear, it's empty. The only thing in there is a fucking marble. I actually started on this one right here. I'm leaving the tires and everything on the car because I do not want to take them off this time, because the first time I actually did this, I took them off. So I'm leaving them on this time, but I'm going to, holy shit, yeah. I've only got 2 coats of this stuff on, so I'm going to go ahead and finish this one up. I want to put 4 coats on each tire, each wheel, just to be sure that it's gonna have maximum coverage, you know, get all of that good stuff on there. So let's get back to it. Okay, so if you're doing this the way that I'm doing it and you're leaving the wheels and tires on the actual vehicle and just masking off the caliper and the rotor, I'm using a plastic trash bag. But one thing you do need to keep in mind, if you are doing it this way, you really want to make sure that the plastic bag or whatever it is that you're using to mask off the caliper and the rotor is not touching the wheel, so that the plastic dip will not stick to it and it won't stick to the wheel. So whenever you go to take this out, it'll peel it off. You don't want that. But I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I got my can here. So I'm going to put on 2 more heavy coats and we should be good to go with this wheel, and then I can put on the metallizer, and then this wheel will be done and we'll get started with the others if I like how it looks. I don't want to do this if I don't like how it looks. If I don't like how the metallizer actually looks on the wheel, I will just go over it with black plastic and just do them all black. But I feel like I will probably like it, but like I said, I'm not sure. I might not. But anyways, I'm gonna get started. Okay, so I've got the 3rd coat on. As you can see, it's on. This was another heavy coat. I'm gonna do 1 more heavy coat and then I will get started with the metallizer. But I'm gonna let it dry for 15 minutes. You should always let it dry for 15 minutes. 20 if you really want to be sure it's gonna be dry. But I just let it dry for 15 minutes. So I'm gonna do that and come back. So I have got 4 coats on. Now I'm gonna get started with the metallizer. It's basically the same thing. 1 light coat and then 1 heavy coat, because I think I'm only gonna put 2 coats of this stuff on. But I might change my mind. I don't know. Let's do it. I've got 1 light coat on and it's already changed the appearance of it a little bit. As you can see, it's got a gold tint. I actually kind of like how it looks right now, but I'm gonna go ahead and put a one heavy coat on and see how it looks, and hopefully it'll look good. If not, I'll just go back over with plastic and probably just put a light coat on, because I actually really like how it looks. I'm just curious to see what it'll look like with a heavy coat over it. So I'm gonna let this dry for 15 minutes and then come back with a heavy coat. I put 2 coats of the gold metallizer on the wheel. I've already got everything taken up out, like the trash bag and everything. I probably should have taped up the nozzle here, but I didn't. Oh well, it's okay. I think it actually looks really good on the car, so I'm just gonna go with this. I should have mentioned it, but I'm sure you probably noticed I didn't tape off or put any index cards or anything around the tire. What I actually did was use this right here. This is just normal spray on tire shine. I don't think it really matters what brand you use, but this brand is Turtle Wax. All I did was spray it around the tire and it kept the plastic from sticking. to it, which is good. I mean, it's pretty good. It works very well. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started on this wheel right here. I'm gonna clean it off and spray the tire with the tire shine so that the plastic won't stick, and we'll get started. Okay, so I'm done with the passenger side, and I think it actually looks really good on the ruby red. I honestly, it looks a whole lot better than I thought it would. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started on the driver's side, and whenever I'm done, I'll do a couple of cinematic shots so you guys can see how it'll look. I might go wash the car first so it looks kind of dirty, but anyways, I'm gonna finish up the other side.